Hello and welcome to the channel. In the care of eyes, there are many terminology used. Ophthalmologist, optician, and I'm not going to be bothered getting into that, but basically I went to my eye doctor many years ago, about 8 to 10 years ago, and I was told that my pressure in my eye was elevated and I needed to be on drops. I asked what my pressure was, and I was told 17 in one eye and 16 in the other eye. Because I'm not the type of person who can take medication every day or put drops in my eyes every day, I decided to do a little research to find out that up to 20 was normal. At this point, I decided to change doctors, and my new doctor told me that all they were going to do is watch it, come back every now and then, check the pressure, but I was good to go. And if at any time the pressure began to rise, I will be advised which direction to take. My pressure behaved itself until recently, where it spiked up to 24 and little above. At this point, he and I had a discussion, and we decided to go with laser surgery, known as Lasik. 2 weeks ago, I went for the first procedure, and this is the result. Part 2 will be the second procedure. The idea to record this came late to me, so here we go. Medicated in my left eye at the doctor's office for a procedure on the left eye. I will be coming back sometime for one on the right eye, and that procedure is a laser surgery for glaucoma. My pressure is elevated in both eyes to about 24, and to my knowledge, from what I've been told, the pressure, like your blood pressure, fluctuates. It was checked today and it's 18, but it's gone as high as 24 at times. So the doctor has advised me to have this procedure done, and I prefer to do this rather than take drops. So I'm gonna do the laser surgery, and my understanding is, if I remember correctly, every 2 to 5 years it may be repeated. But I have to come back on a regular basis for a checkup to see how my pressure is behaving. All right, folks, another way of doing this is to put a stent in the eye. So see how this works, and I will talk to him about his stent. I do believe the stent is longer lasting. And this procedure, I will have to be here about 2 hours, but the procedure itself takes a matter of minutes. The rest of the time is what I'm going through now. The drops was put in my left eye about maybe 20 minutes ago, and once it takes effect, we're going to perform the surgery, which, from what I understand, will appear to be a flash of light in the eye. I hope I can actually show the procedure to you. And if I thought of this in time, I would have asked the doctor if it's possible for me to set up my camera and record this. But maybe we can do the other eye, depending on what he says. I trust.
I'm going to be bringing you right back.
Okay, thank you. I trust this doctor. He did cataracts, turned out very well. I can see now. Thank you. All right, I've been moved to the room where the procedure will take place. I believe this is the piece of equipment right here behind me.
All right.
Okay, folks, I sit right here. Okay, folks, since I did not ask his permission to record this, the actual session, I had to respect his time in his office and end the session right there. All right, folks, it's done. The procedure took literally no more than 5 minutes. Felt a little sting every now and then, but in most cases I didn't feel anything. If I have to say how many shots, as I will call it, was done, I would say maybe about 20 or so. I will ask Doc, if he can give me the number. All right, folks, now I have to wait for I don't know how long and see. A couple of different medication was put in my eyes, and feels normal, a little bit
teary. I don't know if it's teary or just the medication in my eyes right now. All right, folks, and I should bring you more. Let me show you my eyes. It's this eye. They had to mark me. These days you have to mark everything because sometimes people go in for surgery and the wrong thing is done. So this is how my eyes look, open and wide. All right. This eye doesn't open as much. Might be something with the eyelid, but this one here, you see, nothing much. In fact, this eye look redder than this one, more discolored than this one here. So
All right, folks, 2 days from the posting date of this video, click on part 2 right over here. Or subscribe and ring the bell so you can be notified when part 2 comes out. Make sure the bell is black. To do so, click the bell twice. Hey, don't keep this information to yourself. Tell a friend, even the enemy.